Hi folks, what I'm going to talk about are motors and their ground straps. You'd be surprised how many ground straps end up corroding themselves and breaking free away from the motor and the body of the vehicle. With that ground strap breaking away or corroding away, you'd be surprised how many glitches it can create in the motor. More so these more modern type motors like this one here. You can see it's just full of all kinds of stuff on it. All kinds of electronic gadgets and controls and sensors. Well, with the poor ground, those things can start glitching and acting up, and they're still okay. It's because of that bad connection, that bad ground connection is why that glitch will happen. So try to locate. I would locate the one on this one, but this is a Pontiac Montana or a Chevy Montana. Anyway, one of these ones. And this underneath this hood's pretty full, and I can't just see where that ground strap is, but there is one here somewhere underneath here. So without going too deep and showing it to you, it's just a ground strap that goes from the motor to the body. That's what it is. And you want to make sure that that ground strap has a good connection on the motor and on the body to prevent those glitchings from happening in the computer system. Them ground straps sometimes look okay, but they'll be green and they'll get all corrody, lots of corrosion. And if they're green and corrosion, then that ground strap's a poor ground strap, and it could create you a glitch. Corrosion, you can see it here. There's some green stuff here showing up. That's just a little bit. This connection here is more than likely still perfect. And on the battery cable, you can see some green underneath the rubber on the cable. And that's not too bad either. But it's starting to work its way to be not much good and could create this engine a difficult time starting. So you want to see those cables and connections clean, free from corrosion, free from that green stuff. It's green because it's copper. Not all corrosion is going to be the same in sight, but when you're dealing with copper, it's going to be green in color. That's corrosion. So do yourself a favor, if you care to be somewhat glitch free. It's definitely a helper. It's not a 100% problem solver, but at least it eliminates the certainty of you knowing whether or not the ground strap from the engine to the body is in good shape or poor shape. If it's in poor shape, I would recommend solving it and making it in good shape. At least you'll eliminate the possibility of that creating your glitch, the problem. If you don't and you leave it alone, then you really can't be certain that it will remain glitch free based on the ground strap. All these different electronics and all this other stuff, sensors, and it needs a good connection for them to work properly. Without that good connection, there's no telling what kind of glitches you can get. So what I do with my vehicles is I make sure that that ground strap is in good shape and remains with a good contact from the body to the engine. And you may want to do the same thing. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you have not, and thank you very much for those that already have.